So we do chant at the beginning of this class, and if you'd like the words, they are up on the top shelf in the back, if you want them. And you don't have to chant by any stretch of the imagination. Okay. So I came across this term in a blog post I was reading, and the term is unselfing. I was like, what's that? So this was written by a moral philosopher and a novelist in the 1900s, Iris Murdoch. And Iris coined this term unselfing, and she describes how sometimes she feels completely insular and bogged down by what's going on in her life and what's going on inside of herself. And so she's feeling this way. I'm sure we can all relate. And she sees a kestrel, which is a large bird, flying outside her window. And she goes to the window and she watches this bird fly and land and hop around and spread its wings, and she's so taken by her watching of this bird that after the bird flies away, she realizes that she has unselfed. So instead of being so self-focused, watching the bird has pulled her out of herself and into a realization and connection to the greater world. And I'm sure, all of us have had some experience of such. So I'm thinking about this. A couple days ago, I was sitting outside and having my morning cup of tea, and a hummingbird whizzes in front of me and whizzes away. And I don't know how you feel about hummingbirds, but I always feel like they're kind of magical, since we're using the magical word today. Like it's like, a hummingbird said hello to me. And it was the same thing. It was this experience of kind of stepping outside of my headspace and connecting to the greater whole of the world. And in that connection, there is just a sense of, that's good, Mia, opening and stepping outside of myself. Not that I lost myself, I was still there, present, but I had a context within which I fit that gave me some respite and some relief. So Iris Murdoch wrote that unselfing is, and I quote, a gladsome relaxing of the spirit of our essential nature into the shared pulse of existence. So I thought today we would practice having a gladsome relaxing into the shared pulse of existence. You know, they say, I'm going to go take a walk and clear my mind. You know why? Because you step outside into the vastness of existence. So though we are, I think Michael is outside on Zoom. He's outside in Saugerties. But the rest of us are inside in a home or the studio. And while we're not outside, there is still the capacity to remember that we are part of something greater, even just in connecting to your breath. Because having a breath to breathe in is like breathing all of existence in, literally, not figuratively, literally. You are breathing in the oxygen that was created by the tree, that took up the nutrients from the earth, which were placed there by things passing and dying over centuries and eons, including us. So there's just this beautiful, cyclical, circular, nothing exists in a vacuum. We all exist in connection to that vastness. So when you breathe in, you are literally breathing in that vastness. And when we breathe out, we are literally breathing our molecules out into the vastness. So there is this ebb and flow and pulsation of connection and crossover that's so beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? I just find it so amazing. So as we breathe, even if you're in a room, you are breathing in your connection to everything. So please take a steady, upright, gladsome seat. Close your eyes. And turn your awareness inside into your breath. And letting the breath begin to unself you, to expand your awareness, to invite you into a greater connection, a greater whole. Deep breaths in, slow breaths out. We begin our practice by chanting. This is another way to open ourselves beyond our insular sense of self. If you're familiar with the chant and would like to join in, you're welcome. If you prefer to just sit and listen, that's fine too. And you might even just consider humming along, because the physiological act of humming also helps to settle the nervous system and open us to relaxation. Taking a breath. Chaya, Shantaya, Niralambaya, Tejase. Om Namah Shivaya, Gurave, Sachidananda Murtaye, Nishprapanchaya, Shantaya, Niralambaya, Tejase. Om Namah Shivaya, Gurave, Sachidananda Murtaye, Nishprapanchaya, Shantaya, Niralambaya, Tejase. Bowing your head to yourself and to all the unselfing, all of existence, that great vast pulsation that holds us, sustains us, and is part of us as we are part of it. Lift your head, open your eyes. We're going to start supine, lying down. Move your props to the side rather than front or back, because I want you to be able to stretch all the way out. So no blankets behind you or blocks behind you. And then when you're ready, come down onto your back. And make sure there's nothing behind you. So anybody else's blankets, and you're not going to tickle someone's feet when you reach your arms overhead. You've got space, plenty of space. All right. So make any adjustments you need to. If you need more space, make more space. And then just settle, close your eyes for a moment. Reconnect into your breath. Letting go of your week to just be here now. Susan, you can pull your whole mat forward if you want. Susan A. We've got Susan A and Susan B. Literally. Okay. So take a deep breath in. And pull your knees into your chest and catch your knees with your arms and hug yourself, selfing yourself. And then stretch out long, arms overhead, feet long, reaching out beyond yourself. Exhale, pull knees into chest, hug yourself. And inhale, extend out. Reach as long as you can. Exhale, pull in. This time also lift your head up towards your knees. And then stretch yourself out as far and long as you can. Stay here. Walk your feet over to the bottom right corner of your mat. And cross your left ankle over your right. With your right hand, clasp your left wrist. And then curl your body over to the top right corner of the mat. So you're making a crescent shape with your body. Deep breath in. Use your right hand to stretch your left arm, the left side of the body. And then walk your feet over to the bottom left corner of the mat. Cross the right ankle over the left. With the left hand, catch the right wrist and crescent towards the top left corner of your mat. And breathe here, making space. And come back to center. Uncross, bring the legs back to center. Bring the arms down beside you. Pull your knees into your chest and stretch your legs to the sky. We're going to do a little bit of core work. If your lower back is complaining to you today, then tuck your hands underneath your hips. Or if you feel like you want extra support, tuck your hands under. Otherwise, hands beside you. Lower the right leg. Hover it above the floor, and inhale, lift it back up. Lower the left leg, hover, and lift. And we're going to go back and forth. You can do this at your own pace with your own rhythm of breathing, lifting and lowering, pulling the belly muscles in, but stretching your awareness out through your limbs. To make this even easier, you can do this with your knees bent. So modify this practice in a way that works for your particular body today. Switching off left, right, left, right. Breathing as you move. One more time each side. As the leg comes down, an internal rotation, so the knee and the toes stay facing up. And then bend both knees, bring the feet to the floor, setting up for bridge pose. Classic form of bridge pose, the ankles are right under the knees. Bend up your forearms, breathe in. And as you breathe out, lift your hips, your belly, and your chest. Feel your gluteal muscles and the hamstring muscles firing up to help you lift. And then bring the hips down and pull the knees into the chest and lift your head towards your knees. So we're going to do a variation of cat-cow, which is going to be this pose and bridge pose. Feet down, hips up, the back arches. And then hips down, knees in, and the back rounds. Add your breath. Feet down, lift up, hips down, knees in, exhale. Feet down, hips up, inhale, hips down, knees in, exhale. 2 more at your own pace. Feeling your way through your body this morning, through your back, through your hips, through your breath. Then release the feet to the floor. Stretch both legs again to the sky. Hands either under the hips or beside the hips, or if you want to make this more challenging, arms overhead. Lower the left leg. And lift. Lower the right leg. And lift. Move with your breath. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Very mindful. Exhale, lower, other leg. Inhale, lift. We're going to do each side 3 more times. The leg going down internally rotates, so the knee and the toes are facing towards the ceiling. And when you finish, bend the knees and place the feet on the floor again for bridge pose. Bring the arms beside you. Feel your feet on the ground. In yoga, we talk about having 4 corners to the foundation. And the foundation is any part of the body that's on the floor. So here your feet, the 4 corners are the ball of the big toe, inner edge of the heel, ball of the pinky toe, outer edge of the heel. And then all 10 toe pads. Press down, lift up the hips, the belly, the chest. Feel the buttocks and thighs, back of the thighs working. And then reach your hands under your back and lace together your fingers underneath your back. Then rock to your left and roll the right shoulder underneath you. Rock to your right and roll the left shoulder underneath you, so that both shoulders are externally rotated underneath you and your spine and your upper back is literally lifted away from the floor. Gently press the head down, lift up the neck. The spine in the neck, don't lift up your neck. Keep your head down, lift up your neck. Take another breath in, lift up through your heart, and then release your hands and lower your hips down. So we're going to do a little bit of a mindful exercise in bridge pose. We're going to place the feet in different positions to bring awareness to different muscles working differently depending on where the feet are. So this isn't a right or a wrong bridge pose, it's just an exploration in mindfulness. So bend up the forearms, lift up the hips, feel the back of your legs, how they're working, and then step your feet forward 1 foot length. And feel how that changes, if that changes for you, how your muscles are working. Step your feet or crawl your feet forward a little bit more. See how that makes the hamstring muscles work harder? The gluteal muscles maybe work a little bit harder. And then step your feet back to classic bridge pose. And just notice the difference. Lower the hips, take a breath. Step the feet closer to your hips, so right back as far and close as they could go in, and lift the hips again. Maybe now you feel the front of your thighs working a little bit more than your hamstrings. Then step the feet out to classic bridge pose. Feel that. Take a breath. Exhale, lower the hips. Step the feet 1 foot length further out again. And lift up again. Just noticing any difference. Take one more breath. Hips down. Pull the knees into the chest. Hug them close. And then stretch yourself out long on the floor. Reach yourself as far out as you can go. Exhale, pull in. And inhale, unself. Stretch out. Last time, exhale, pull in. Hug yourself here, rock yourself from side to side. Stretch your legs to the sky, both legs. Lower both legs together, any amount. You can go hovering above the floor. You can go just a little bit and then bring the legs back up. Lower the legs. You could also do this with knees bent. You can also tuck your hands underneath your hips, lowering and lifting and breathing. 2 more. Bend the knees, bring your feet down. Take a deep breath into your core, into your belly muscles. A slow breath out. Breathe again all of existence into your body. Unself yourself, breathing out into the pulse of everything around you. Roll to your right side, bring yourself up, and come to all fours, hands and knees. And set the foundation of your hands here, just like we set the foundation of the feet. Press into the ball, index finger mound, outer edge of the heel of the hand, pinky finger mound, other heel of the hand, then all 10 fingernails. Curl your toes under. Put a little arch in your back like you were coming into cow pose. And then lift up the knees and hips, press to a half down face dog. Firm the inner thighs, roll them back and wide and get a little bit more extension through your spine, a little bit more length. Then begin to straighten the legs and pedal the feet as you wish, keeping that extension in your spine. Fingers pressing strong into the mat. Send your breath through your body. Emma, step your feet back a little bit. Just give yourself a little bit more space. Yeah. How's everything? Everything okay physically? Okay. With your next inhale, step, walk, hop your feet forward. Uttanasana. Spread out your 10 toes. Find the 4 corners of each foot pressing into the mat, again here. Inhale, lengthen your spine forward. You can have your hands on your shins or your hands on blocks if they don't reach the floor. Exhale and fold in. Inhale, again lengthen the spine. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach your arms to the sky, stretch up. And then stretch beyond yourself. Stretch out into the vast pulse of existence. Bring your hands into your heart and re-self yourself. You're going to practice 1 round of Surya Namaskar, sun salutation, just 1 variation. Sweep the arms up, breathe in. And exhale, fold forward. Uttanasana. Step the right foot back to a lunge. Lift the left arm up, twist to the left. Left arm up, twist to the left. Lean the head back, the torso back, and open yourself and stretch beyond yourself. Exhale, bring the left hand down and step the left foot back, dog pose. Inhale to plank pose, knees up or knees down. And then exhale, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. Come down to the belly. And before you lift into cobra pose, do that same action that we did when we were in bridge pose, where you roll one shoulder back and then the other shoulder back. So the upper arms are doing a big external rotation. Then lift the head, shoulders, and the chest. Susan A., flip your feet to cobra pose, tops of the feet, yeah. Head, shoulders, and chest up. And keep working that external rotation to draw your heart more forward into everything. Keep the back supported by using your belly muscles and tailbone pulling down and back towards your heels. So you're not collapsing into your lower back. Exhale, lower yourself back down and lift back to downward facing dog pose. Reset with clarity your hands. Step your right foot forward, lunge, and lift the right arm up and twist to the right. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the right hand down, step the left foot forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Step the left foot back, lunge. Twist right, right arm to the sky. Right hand down, down face dog. Plank pose. Lower to the floor. Set the upper arms and shoulders for your back bend, and then lift. Heart forward. Soften your trapezius muscles so your shoulders aren't hiking up. Take another breath. Exhale, dog pose. Left foot forward, lunge. Left arm to the sky, twist. Left hand down, right foot forward, Uttanasana. Inhale and rise all the way up. Reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, hands into your heart. Take a deep breath in, giving yourself time to connect and to collect, to be present. Please turn to face the long edge of your mat and step the feet wide apart. So if you're in the studio, perhaps consider facing the windows. You might want to move blankets out of your way off your mats. And with the feet parallel, bring your awareness back to the soles of your feet. Nora, go wider with your feet. And notice if you're collapsing more to the outside edge of the feet or the inside edge of the feet or the toe side or the heel side, and see if you can even the weight through the four corners. Then firm the muscles of your legs to the bone. So pulling into yourself, acknowledging here is this body, feeling it. Inner thighs firm, quadriceps in the front firm, hamstrings firm, outer thighs firm. Then reach behind your back and lace together your fingers and do that same external rotation with your upper arms, rolling them in. Then pull the heels of your hands closer together. Keeping that hinge forward. Releasing the head towards the earth, keeping the muscles of the legs working and stretching the arms up off your back. Now, if you have a shoulder issue and this is hurting your shoulder, you can hold a strap instead of holding your hands. That will just give you a little bit more space. If this is feeling a strain in your back, then bring your hands to the floor so you're supporting your back with your hands on the floor.
Take a deep breath in, pulling both the feet towards each other and pushing from your pelvis down into your feet. Use the strength of your legs to lift you back up to stand. Open the arms out to the sides. Pivot on the right foot, turning the right foot out 90 degrees. For Trikonasana, triangle pose, reach the right hand down and the left arm to the sky. Lean the upper body back a little bit more in line with the right leg. That's good, Susan. A. Turn your foot 90 degrees, front foot. Yeah. And then bring awareness to your breath and pulse. Pulse with your breath. Breathing in, self. Breathing out, unself. Breathing in, self. Breathing out, unselfing. With your next inhalation, lift yourself back up. Keep the legs straight. Reverse triangle pose, left hand to the left thigh, and right arm up and over the ear. Stay connected into your feet, connected into the earth. Bend your right knee. We're windswept warrior. Take another breath. Press your right knee to the right. Then straighten the legs, lower the arms, parallel the feet. Again, lace the hands together behind the back. Externally rotate the arms, roll the shoulders back, hold the hands or hold a strap, and fold forward. Keeping your pelvis steady, move your torso over to the right as though you were going to bring your forehead towards your right shin. Pull back and wide through the left hip so the hips stay balanced and they don't pull with you to the right. Then move your torso over towards the left, balancing by pressing the right thigh back and wide as the forehead goes towards the left shin. Inhale, come back to center. Release the crown of the head deeper towards the floor. Push down strong into your legs. Lift yourself all the way back up. Extend the arms. Turn the left foot 90 degrees out. Trikonasana. Susan B, the other way. Left foot out, yeah. Right arm to the sky. Two straight legs. Jackie, straighten the front leg, yeah. And then connect into your breath. So in yoga, as in life, there's this concept of spanda. Spanda means pulsation. It means that there are always pairs of opposites that are in relationship to each other, like in-breath, out-breath. Day, night. I was trying to think of some other opposites. Day, night, joy, sorrow. Muscularly pulling in and pressing out through the bones. So as you breathe in, re-engage the muscles to the bones, and as you breathe out, keep that and extend out a little bit further. Inhale, come all the way up. Reverse Trikonasana. Right hand to the thigh, left arm up and back. Move the top of the right thigh bone back in space. So the pelvis is more facing the long edge of the mat than to your left. Bend the left knee. Windswept warrior. Top arm straight. It's good, Bridget. One more breath. Good. Straighten both legs, parallel both feet, and once again, lace the hands behind the back. But rather than going to your normal lace, switch to the opposite lace. So if you normally have your left index finger on top, your right index finger is on top. Yeah. Palms are still facing each other. Then that same rotation of the upper arms. Lift up through your heart. Unself yourself. Hinge forward. Stretch the knuckles to the sky. Deep breath in. The legs squeezing towards each other. And slow breath out, the inner thighs widening away from each other. Deep breath in. Long, slow breath out. And squeezing the legs in, lift yourself all the way back up. Release your arms. And heel toe your feet or hop your feet back together. Turn back to face the top of the room, top of the mat. We're going to do a standing balance thigh stretch. If you need to hold on to something, please move yourself to where you need to be. Right hand to the right hip. And the right leg's doing all the work that we've been doing. So the four corners of the foot pressing down, the muscles hugging in. Bend up the left leg behind you, catch the top of the foot. Line up the knees so the left knee's not forward. And then pull the left heel closer to its own buttock. Now, left arm, without changing where your hand is, external rotation. Right arm, don't change where the hand is, external rotation. Take one more breath. Exhale and release, foot to the floor. Second side, left hand to the hip. Left foot grounded, left leg strong. Breath steady. Bend up the right leg behind you, catch the top of the foot. Both arms, external rotation. But if you find that in doing that external rotation, you're kind of squeezing in towards your spine with your shoulder blades, keep the rotation, but make a little bit of space. So the shoulder blades are broadening, even as the arms are externally rotating. Take another breath in. And exhale, release. Okay, stay at the wall. We're going to be moving in, if you're at the wall, we're going to be moving into Natarajasana. Dancing into creation. All of this and all of this. So right hand on the hip. Right leg strong and steady. If you're using the wall, here's my suggestion. So we're going to be coming forward. So if you face the wall with your fingers on the wall, then you'll have room to support yourself and bend forward. If you don't need the wall, you can just stay where you are. You're doing great. We are where we are, and we move forward from there, or backward, or wherever we go. Okay. Right hand on the hip. Find your breath. Self into your right leg, steady and strong. Here I am, present. Bend up the left leg behind you, catch the left foot. Extend the right arm forward to either the wall or all of existence. And then lean forward and unself yourself. Stretch yourself out beyond yourself. And breathe. Keep breathing. Yuka, roll the hip down. Torso down. Yeah. Take one more breath. Lift your head, Susan. Stretch yourself out. And then exhale and release. So we're going to come to the second side. As we do, just one thing to pay a little bit more attention to. If you look at my hips, when I come forward, often the hip rolls out. Work to keep the pelvis facing forward or down. So we're not twisting open, it's a straight ahead movement. Left hand to the hip, self into your left leg.
Here I am, just the way I am today, and it's all good enough. Then bend up the right leg behind you. Catch the foot. Extend the left arm forward to wherever you are going. And then keeping the pelvis facing forward, stretch yourself out beyond yourself. Practice unselfing. Breathe, reach, open. Beautiful, everyone. Slowly come all the way back. Replace the foot. Bring yourself back to your mats. Come to the top of the mat. Bring your hands to your heart. Land in your feet, feet parallel. Sweep your arms to the sky. Reach beyond yourself. Fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step both feet back, downward facing dog pose. Stretch yourself out here. Hands strongly anchored on the mat. Come forward to plank pose. Exhale, lower to the floor. And as you come into your back bend, work the same actions. Rotate your arms, draw forward through your heart. Exhale, bring yourself all the way back down. And making a pillow with your hands, rest your head. Give your hips a little shimmy, side to side. Breathe into your low back and just check in with yourself. How is the body responding to what we're doing? And is there anything you need to do differently? Yoga is a practice for the body, but it's also a practice for the spirit, for the mind. Please turn over on your back and set your blocks so that you're going to put your feet on your blocks. So it'll look, we're doing bridge pose again, like this. Feet on the blocks. So feet towards me, head towards the back of the room. Feet on blocks. If you're at home and you don't have blocks, you can roll up a blanket really tightly and put your feet on that to elevate your feet. So classic form, as we said, a bridge pose, knees are over ankles. So if your feet are way out in front, wiggle yourself closer to the block. Good. So we played with having feet forward, having feet back. Now it's feet elevated. Feel the four corners of each foot on the block. Bend up your forearms. And pressing down into your feet, lift up your hips, your belly, your chest. And notice how this bridge is different from other bridge. Press down into the feet a little bit more, into the outer shoulders, and lift up a little bit higher. Keep your chin lifting away from your chest so you keep the curve in the back of your neck. Take one more breath. And exhale, lower the hips down. Rest your arms by your sides. Again, lift up the hips. Bend up the forearms. Push down into the forearms. Rock onto the outside edge of the shoulders and arms. Option here. Pull the right knee into the chest and extend the right leg to the sky. Other option, keep the foot on the block. Take a deep breath in and out. Feel how the back of the left leg is working differently. If your leg is extended, replace the right foot on the block and lower the hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift the hips up, get the shoulders back underneath you. Pull the left knee maybe into the chest and extend out, unselfing, reaching beyond. Take a deep breath in, feel the right leg working harder. Bend the knee,
Hips down, rest the hands on the belly, and take a few breaths. Reposition the arms for bridge pose. Stretch your right leg to the sky, hips on the floor. What would it mean to lift the hips up here with only the left foot to push down? Send your awareness up through your right leg as though all of existence catches your right ankle and then lifts you up into bridge pose. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the hips back down. Right foot to the block, left foot to the sky. Imagine, again, all of that catching hold of you, lifting you up. Take the hips up, the chest up, the belly up, any amount, pushing strongly into the back of the right leg. And then exhale, release, foot to the ground, to the block, hands to the belly. And breathe, closing your eyes. One last bridge pose. Press into the four corners of both feet. Lift the hips, the belly, the chest. Lace the hands under the back. Rock the shoulders underneath you. Hold the pose as long as you want to be here. When you're tired or you're done, bring yourself all the way down. If you're still up, lower yourself down. Pull your knees into your chest. Rock yourself from side to side. Happy baby pose. Catch the pinky edges of the feet or hold the back of the thighs. Bring your sacrum down to the floor. Jackie, do the thighs. Yeah. Full deep breath. Replace the right foot on the block. And cross the left ankle over the right knee. With the right hand, press the right knee away. You can stay here stretching the hip or draw the left thigh in and hold the back of the thigh, lifting the foot up off the block. So practice in the way that best serves you. Do keep your right foot flexed so that the knee is protected. Take 2 more breaths. And then exhale, release the feet back to the ground, back to the blocks. Cross the left ankle, the other ankle. Use your hand to press the knee away. Or pull the other leg in and hold the back of the thigh. One more breath in and out. Exhale and release both feet to the blocks. Last bridge pose. Now, if you find that your hips have shifted back away from the blocks, wiggle yourself closer so that the knees are more directly over your ankles. Press down into the feet, lift up the hips. Hand position of your choice, so you can keep the forearms vertical. You can lace the hands underneath the back, which is more the classic form of this pose, or any other position that helps you lift your heart, helps you unself and connect and open. Take one last breath, lift up any amount higher. Release the hands, lower the hips, roll to your side, sit up and remove the blocks. Swing your feet around for dog pose. Set your hands clearly on the mat and then lift yourself up and back. Pedal the feet out. Stretch your body. Press from your heart down into your hands, down into the earth. And from your heart up through your hips and back and down through your heels. The whole body extending and reaching itself out into connection with everything else, because it is not separate from everything else. We are all part of this living, breathing whole of the world. Step your feet up to your hands, please. Land solidly in your feet, feet parallel. Straighten your legs. Inhale, rise all the way up. Arms to the sky, stretch up. Unselfing, reach a little higher. And exhale, selfing again, coming into your heart. Release the arms beside you, Tadasana, mountain pose. Feeling steadiness in your feet, and extension and expansion through all the ways that you have bent and moved and twisted, forward bended, back bended, worked different muscles in your body, in your heart, in your head. Lift up the left arm to the sky. Bring the right hand to the right thigh and slide the hand down, side bending to your right. Keep your belly toned to support your back. Inhale, bring yourself back up, reach up the right arm. Take the left arm down, side bend to the left. Inhale, back up for side again. Side bend to the right. Step the left toes to your left. Stay here with the toes on the floor, or lift up the toes, balancing, hovering. Bring the left foot down. Bring the torso up. Left hand down, right arm up. Side bend. Step right toes to the right. And maybe hover the foot, and maybe not. Practicing balance is always useful. Bring the foot back down, both arms up, breathe in. Exhale, reach behind the back, lace the fingers, opposite finger lace. Roll the shoulders back or hold a strap. Feet parallel facing forward, Utkatasana, chair pose. Shift the hips way back, the knees back as you bend them. Keep the heart lifting. Breathe into your lower back. So use your belly muscles to support your lower back, moving the belly muscles towards the back. Tailbone down, hands up, heart up, breath up. Lift up your right heel, just the heel. Put it back down. Lift up the left heel. Put it back down. Lift up both heels. Fran, keep your head lifting. Yes. Beautiful. Hovering, balancing on the toes. Heels down, legs straight. Release the arms. Roll your shoulders. Okay, so we've done a lot of hand holding. I always love to hold hands, even if it's with myself. But the wrists maybe are feeling a little fatigued, so we're going to do a little bit of wrist release. So lace the fingers lightly and wave them. Focusing on waving the wrists. And then wave them the other way. Good for the brain. Yeah, like what? Then releasing the hands, extend the right arm forward, make a soft fist. With the left hand, fold the right hand, bend the right wrist so the knuckles are facing you, and then with the left hand, just add a little bit of pressure to increase, so you're feeling a stretch in the top of the hand and the top of the forearm. Arm as straight as you can. And breathe. And then release, and the other side. So soft fist with the left, fold it towards you, catch with the right hand, keep the arm straight, and stretch. And breathe. And exhale and release. If you do a lot of computer work, it's very helpful to stretch forward and back the wrists. Okay, we're going to come down to sit in a straddle, legs wide. So if you would like to have your heels on your mat, let's face the windows. If you don't care, you can face me. Do sit on a blanket, especially if the hamstrings are feeling a little bit tight today. So legs extended. Sitting on a blanket if you wish. And then with your two hands, so we've been doing external rotation of the arms in class. Today we're going to do internal rotation of the legs. So two hands to your right leg, roll the inner thigh down and the hip out and wide so that you're moving the flesh internally. Same on the left side. And then balance that with the knees and the toes pointing straight up, the knees engaged. Good. Fingertips behind you. External rotation of your upper arms. Imagine you're doing bridge pose, sitting up. Lifting your heart. Okay, you're going to keep that in your upper body and hinge forward. So keep it, don't lose it. Keep it and hinge forward. So you're hinging not from the top of the body, but from the hip crease. Keep that. Bring the fingertips forward in front of you. Jackie, but you're still externally rotating, so you're still creating arch in your upper back. The other way, this way, yeah. Bridge pose in the upper back, yeah. Nora, you can bring the fingertips to the floor, yeah. Hinge as deeply as you go. Strong and steady. Take a few deep breaths. Keep reaching out long through your legs, unselfing, stretching yourself into the pulse of existence. With your next inhalation, sit yourself up. Twist your torso to your right. Frame your right leg with your hands. We're going to forward bend again, adding in this rotation, this twist. So you're going to go over the line of your right leg. Lift up through your spine and exhale, bend forward, supporting yourself with your hands. And if you need a break and you need to stop, then please stop and take a break. Keep the left hip anchored. As you breathe in, stretch your spine further forward towards your right foot. And as you breathe out, add a little bit more rotation from left to right with your torso. Keep your legs strong. With your next inhalation, lift yourself up, face forward, bend straight ahead. Again, just 3 breaths, straight ahead. Bridge pose in your upper back. And then breathing in, sit up. And turn to face your left leg. Frame it with your hands. Add a little baby back bend here. Upper back bend. External rotation of the upper arms. Then hinge forward, keeping that. And then work with the breath. Ground the right buttock. Lengthen the torso. Add a little bit more twist. Never forcing, just an invitation to your body. See where it's willing to go today. Another breath to lengthen. Another exhale to rotate. And then inhale, come all the way back up. Bend your knees and bring the soles of your feet together. If your knees are high above your hip crest, then sit on a blanket or another blanket. Catch the front of the ankles. Guess what? External rotation of your upper arms. And then hinge forward. Keeping that. So basically, you're hugging the back of your heart with your own shoulder blades. Take 5 breaths, deep breaths, creating extension as you inhale, and seeing then as you exhale if there's a little bit more space to move into. And when you finish the 5th breath, lift yourself back up. One last twist. Right hand to the left knee. Left hand behind you on the floor. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, come to center. Watch me for a second. We're going to twist one more time, and then we're going to lift into one last back bend. So, twist to your left, put the left hand flat, come onto the right toes, lift up the hips onto the left knee. Open yourself up. Exhale, settle the hips back down. That's it, Joan. Yeah. You're good, you're good. No, you're good. Knee down, knee down. Right hand to the floor. Left toes to the floor. Lift up. Lean back. Any extension would be great. Exhale, hips all the way back down. It's all good. Pull the knees together. And then drop your knees left and right. Come back down to lie on your back, feet towards me. Again, nothing overhead. Room for your arms. Pull your knees into your chest and hug yourself. Stretch your arms out long, legs out long. Go as far out as you can. Exhale again, pull knees in, lift the head. And then stretch yourself out. Deep breath in. Exhale, pull in tight. Self. Inhale, unselfing. One more time. Self. We are both. We are all of it. And unselfing. Relax your feet. Bring your arms down by your sides. Shavasana. Make any last adjustments that you need to be comfortable. Rest your palms face up, a little bit away from your body. And as Iris Murdoch said, unselfing is a gladsome relaxing of the spirit, of our essential nature into the sacred pulse of existence. Let yourself relax. Relax your spirit. Relax your body. Relax your angst and your pain. Relax your joy. Relax your striving. Relax your frustration. Relax into the beauty that you are and that is at the heart of the sacred pulse of existence. Deeply letting go, resting, and being held by all of it.
Bring your awareness to yourself, to your breath, to your body in the room, and to all of existence that is under you and around you, above you and through you. Breathe it in deep and long. Breathe out slow and easy. Take a deep, long breath in, a slow breath out. Begin to awaken your body, moving fingers and toes, bending your knees, curl to your side. Pause there, just taking your time to retain from your practice some of the relaxing of spirit, the gladsome relaxing. And pressing your hands down into the earth, lift yourself up to sit. And joining your palms together in front of your heart, take a moment to honor the great pulse of existence around you. And perhaps set the intention that as you move out into the rest of your day, you practice unselfing. Maybe it's watching a ladybug, or a hummingbird, or a crow, or the trees, or the sky, whatever is around you that helps move you out of your insular sense of self to reconnect with the vaster whole. We'll chant one Om to close. Take a deep breath in. Namaste. Thank you all for your practice. Thank you, Zoom friends.
Thank you, Chaya.
See you next week.
Okay.
You're welcome, Gina. Bye, Michael.
Bye, sweetheart.